So WRAL traveled to the world leading traveled the world, I should say, leading up to and during Pope Francis's time as the Catholic leader.
WRAL's Renee Chu spoke with former anchor David Crabtree today, who was at the Vatican when Francis was named the next pope.
We had seen several days when black smoke appeared, meaning no election had happened.
March of 2013, the anticipation was growing in St. Peter's Square outside the Vatican.
We're witness to something really momentous happening.
Very important. Still words, so life is peace.
Then on March 13th, the anticipation turned to celebration.
When we saw the white smoke, it gave me chills. It still does give me chills seeing that again.
The crowd of 300,000 and Catholics around the world met their new pope.
As he wrapped up his comments, he said, "I will pray for you, and I ask that you pray for me."
David says the 15 seconds that followed were dead silent.
The weight of the spirituality of that moment was real, and I never forgot that.
David points to Pope Francis's childhood, growing up in poverty in Argentina, as a driving force behind his connection to people around the world.
He was never a person who wanted the grandeur and the grandiosity of living in the papal residence.
A connection to his roots and real people that did not change.
Either the day after he became pope or 2 days later, he wanted to fly back to Argentina and call the airlines himself.
Renee Chu, WRAL News.
Aside from Francis's selection, David also covered the Pope during his trips to Washington, D.C. and Philadelphia. Former WRAL reporter Layla Santiago went to Cuba for the Pontiff's visit. You can see all of our previous coverage on WRAL.com. So what comes next? We have a guide to the traditions, the Latin terms, and the timeline to select a new Pope. Find it on the homepage of WRAL.com.